It's time for some football. Welcome to Northwest Stadium in Landover. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Commanders. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're off and running from Landover. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led by the second overall pick a decade ago out of the University of Oregon, Marcus Mariota.
I know quarterbacks of this ilk sure excite their teammates. They love to see his explosion and that speed come to life. I also know this, Kate, that defensive coordinator on the other side, he did not sleep good all week long, knowing he could do everything right, have the right call. That QB speed is a difference maker. Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. This is Ja'Cory Merritt, getting it for the first time. And he takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's third down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on third. Mariota. It's caught by McLaurin. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 10 yards. And a Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Back to throw, Mariota. He's got Jalen Lane. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Run it out of the pistol. Merritt. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
It's all they needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted to stopping the quick pass. Became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Running once again with Merritt. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Throwing off the play fake. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Throwing from the gun. Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And maybe worse, Brock. It's going to bring up 4th down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. Moody knocks it through. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. On the return, here's Jalen Tolbert. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And they're brought out by a quarterback celebrating a decade now as an NFL starter. Originally the 135th pick back in that 2016 NFL Draft, it's Dak Prescott. First play throwing for Prescott.
I don't think I'm alone in this, Kate. To me, Dak is one of the easiest players to root for their success in the NFL. I think for me and for many others, it's based on all he's overcome, from tough playoff losses to significant injuries. But his leadership, his stats, his ability to play like an MVP in big moments, at his best, he really is all you could ever ask for.
Dak off the play fake. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. First down, here's Dak. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Dak. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They gain 11 on that play, and that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Cowboy first down.
Prescott now off the play fake. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd down now, they need 7. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronx? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Prescott to sneak it. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
That's all you could really expect from a sneak, Kate. 1, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, well, that leaves me and I think many scratching our heads.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. It's an 8-yard gain and a great call there on 4th down. Keeps this drive moving.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
Throwing on first is Prescott. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Handoff goes to Williams, running right. And the stop is made after 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Dak to the air here. This one's caught. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Dak now from the gun. Caught on the slant. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys finish up their opening drive. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys won up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. He dodged the tackle. He stopped on the run back of the 27. Back out on the Commanders for their 2nd drive of the game. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. They send him left out of the slot. They give here to the motion man. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that 1st down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. 2nd down coming up.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 26-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Steps up and he's running with it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st.
A gain of 15 yards.
Well, I can tell you what, that was the goal from the moment he took off. Kept his eyes locked on the chains and made sure he set them up with a new set of downs. Well done.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Handoff right side for Krosky Merritt. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
Oh, that's such a good feeling as a quarterback on an RPO, and you get to hand it, and you get to watch him take off. You know if you take advantage in the RPO game of a run like that, it only makes the pass that much better.
1st down, play action. The lateral goes haywire, live ball. And the Cowboys scoop it up at the 20. And they're going to take over with a 1st and goal here. Recover the fumble, and now a great chance to make their opponents pay. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. 7-3 is our score. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time for our 2nd quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
Off the play fake, it's Prescott. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. All right, so defensively you've seen 2 throws now. You turn both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on 3rd and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know as a quarterback, if it's not there right away, I better be creative to try to find 6.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. Aubrey puts it through and add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Okay, I call that a win-win in the first half. You win on the scoreboard, obviously, by adding 3 and adding to your lead, but you also win mentally, making your opponent know if they make a mistake, you're going to capitalize.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
It's Deebo Samuel with the return. Escapes the defender. Showing a little burst so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. The Commanders and running back Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt headed back to the field now. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. They go play action on 1st down. Completed left side to Samuel. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Samuel out of bounds at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Yeah, keep it up. Keep it up.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Back to throw, Mariota. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
On the throwaway. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Running back motions right. Air it out on 3rd. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he has this down to the 34. A gain of 26 yards there. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Giving this to Krosky-Merritt. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Here's Mariota now. Going all the way to the end zone here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. This is hauled in by Samuel. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Working inside the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Mariota. And this is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Jake Moody on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders tie things 10-10. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. The Cowboys about set to take over. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. Prescott on 1st and 10. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Offense to the line, 2nd down. From the gun is Prescott. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I love crossing routes versus zone defense. Those zone defenders are dropping to their spots. And with all of that horizontal action, they often get lost in zone coverage, just like that.
Design quarterback run here. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Prescott here from the gun. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
Incomplete.
There is not a route you throw as a quarterback where timing is more important than that outcut. If you are a millisecond late in this game, with the speed of these players, that ball is far and wide.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. Big man's showing up the yards. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Williams now on 1st and 10. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 19-yard line.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 2nd quarter lead. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Commanders 10.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Samuel now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Commanders and running back Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt headed back to the field now. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That's caught, it's McLaurin downfield. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
Washington, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
In motion the slot man right. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Throw right side is caught by Samuel. And he works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw as you're about to get smacked.
Second down now, they need 7. Now Mariota. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Krosky-Merritt on first down. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Man in motion, headed right. Back to throw, Mariota. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But it looks like someone from the Commanders got to that one. They'll keep the football. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. Trying for the touchdown. Across his body, and they make the interception. Deron Bland has it. And the Cowboys get it back up close to their 40 as he's finally tracked down after that return.
I know he started to play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Well, it'd make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You trade a little bit of speed, sure. You sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Dak to the air here. His fine Schoonmaker complete. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
First down, here's Dak. That's him on the quick hitter. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Come on, let's play like a team. All right, let's go.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Dak out of the pistol. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Play made by Deron Payne. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Dak now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they could take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. Aubrey puts it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Hey, we've all learned enough to look at the numbers through the years and know how important points are going into halftime and coming out of halftime. They accomplished the first task. Now they get a chance to begin the second half with the ball as well.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
A final throw before the break. He's looking deep once again. This is caught inside the 15. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, big thanks to our guy Scott Hansen and everyone down in Orlando. We're back looking at a 2-score game here, Brock, as our third quarter gets underway. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Tolbert now to return it. Showing a little burst so far. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds. Here comes the Cowboy offense for the opening possession of the third. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And he works it forward to the 43-yard line. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Third down here, need 8 on the play. To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Cowboys putting it away here on 4th, and it's the long-time vet Brian Anger on now. Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. The Commanders and running back Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt headed back to the field now. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here, Krosky-Merritt. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Brought down by Deron Bland.
It's plays like that, Kate, that I'm happy I'm the color analyst and you and your spotter are doing play-by-play, because that was a massive humanity, a whole bunch of bodies to sort through for 1 yard.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. On the counter, Krosky-Merritt. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
It's a nickel set for the Cowboys on this 3rd down. Mariota to throw. He's making a bid for it. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
Commanders punting on 4th down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty vets, Tressway. He's got this at the 27. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here's Dak. It's taken in by Lamb. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds the in route, complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
The Cowboys first down. A gain of 19 yards. And the Cowboys.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
1st and 10 from the 43. Straight ahead with Williams. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
That's what I call a rhythm starter right there. The offenses love execution plays like that on first down, Kate, because now that playbook is wide open. All options on the table for second down.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Another run for Williams. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up second down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Prescott. That's Lamb running the slant. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. From the gun is Prescott. Lamb has another one. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys make it a 16-point ball game. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say, it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys take a 3-possession lead.
27. Commanders 10. Brandon
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Samuel now to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Commanders and running back Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt headed back to the field now. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Give it to Krosky-Merritt. Romped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work and playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Throwing is Mariota. And they're going to tag a defender with this one.
Pass interference. Defense.
And it's as we expected, partner. The call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down. Read option on first down. He's going to keep it. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Just a little reminder right there that he's more than a passer. They'll call his number as a runner too, especially if the defenses don't account for him.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. play now. He's headed right. He cuts it to the right sideline. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
First and 10.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, well, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Back to throw, Mariota. Oh, he's going for it again. And he will slide down just a little bit shy of getting that first down, but better to avoid the hit. Smart play there, and that's going to set up 2nd and 1 at most.
As a quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. But a short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Running back sent in motion left. And this time they're going to get to... And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
So for those of you keeping track, we get a solid completion for decent yardage on 1st, and then we go backwards on 2nd. Kate, I guess we got a quality rubber match right here on 3rd down.
Waste of time.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. Throws caught. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Baby, that's right. Teamwork!
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. Going for it with Krosky Merritt. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
I think sometimes you hear 4th and 2 and it sounds like it's short. But what if I said 4th and 6 feet? That's a little bit more, and it takes a surge just like that to get it done.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Krosky Merritt is across the line for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders cut the lead down to 10.
27, Commanders 17.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Turpin with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Cowboys and C.D. Lamb headed back out on offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Draw play, this is Williams. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Pickup of 3 brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Prescott set to pass. Catch made by Schoonmaker. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Prescott here from the gun. He's got it, complete to Pickett. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
It's also Williams headed right. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
He was taken down.
Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. To throw, Prescott. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
5 DBs out there for the Commanders on 3rd. Dak to the air here. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we got a 1st down here. So after the call, defense in a much different spot. Instead of forcing a 4th down, it's back to 1st. They'll run here following the penalty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now here's Prescott. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. They'll throw 3rd and long. That's the line. He's going to run for it. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
From the red zone now. Drop. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
Just a tremendous effort from the defense there. A sense of urgency on 1st down in the red zone. Got to find a way to knock this offense backwards, and the defense just did.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Now Dak to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And this is down all the way to the 3.
I I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys take a 3-possession lead.
Commanders 17.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
For the Cowboys.
Samuel now to return it. Shoots away from one. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Commanders all set to regain possession. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Now Mariota. Catch made over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
Well, they got him down before he could do any more damage in terms of yards. That's no easy job, mind you, tackling a big tight end. But the main damage had already been done. He kept this drive going by getting beyond the line to gain.
Working now from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Deron Bland has it. And the Cowboys get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. Here's Williams to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Dak now from the gun. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? To the air on 3rd and long. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
Dallas sends its punching unit onto the field. And this one is out of bounds. No return on the kick. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
Back to work after throwing the pick. It's caught. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Mariota. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. They'll air it out on 3rd. This is hauled in by Samuel. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for a Washington 1st down.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there, and there's nothing this defense can do.
Hits him on the out route, and he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup, and that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Able to find Ertz. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. 1st and 10 from the 32. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now it's 3rd and short.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
It's Krosky-Merritt on 3rd. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders get it back to within 2 possessions. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there, because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Commanders cut the lead down to 10.
Cowboys 34, Commanders 24.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Mariota. Dropped off for Krosky Merritt. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first.
It's a gain of 7.
And they still have
Brings
2
up
available for
second
them
and
as we
3
approach the end of this game.
at the 50-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well, and it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
2nd and 3 now. Back to throw, Mariota. It's complete to Lane. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Washington calls it second timeout.
It's a gain of 14
And they're still going to have
yards.
1 left at their disposal.
There's first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Let's go. This is the one, boys. Here we go.
Only 1 timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Into the hands of his running back, Krosky Merritt. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
In the red zone on first. Ertz reels it in. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
11-yard line.
Let's make a play here.
Come on, guys, dig deep.
Leave it on the table, fellas.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Sticking to the air here. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming
He
up.
was defended by Deron Bland.
Now to throw. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we got a 1st down here. Well, the pass interference might have prevented the touchdown there, but it gives this offense the yards and a great chance to punch it in anyway. Putting a receiver in motion. They are throwing it again. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Mariota to throw. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Out of the end zone. It's now 3rd and goal.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Throwing now. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
I'll tell you this, Kate, that's we got to be on the same page with one another and get both ends of the play right to execute, both the protection and ultimately completing that ball. They certainly want that play call back.
Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this 4th down. Desperation time here. And that's a touchdown. Great catch there with almost no time left. Now, Brock, they're gonna need a miracle, but it is still possible. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, to tie this game in the fourth.
34. Commanders 31.
So just 1 second to go. They not only have to recover this, they've got to return it all the way. And this kick is brought in by the Cowboys, and that should be enough to secure them this win. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but playing against a division rival, oh, it always feels so much better dealing them one in the L column.
These are the teams that know you best, Kate, but also the ones that you know best. So yes, it is just a little bit sweeter when you take care of business in your own division.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners. As with that, we sign off from D.C.